think I'm good. Let's put this one over there instead of that one. There we go. Okay, we are live.
Ready? One, two, three. Hey, welcome. It's another Put in Your Mouth motherfucking podcast. It's your girl, Neek, and your boy, oh, what the heck?
What the heck?
Anyways,
It's real
sorry for
easy, not
little
what the heck.
mishaps. It's your girl, Neek, and your boy, Roheezy, and I am putting these glasses on because I'm having malfunctions over here. So, yeah, Rohan, take that shit from here, my boy. Why?
Welcome back to the show. I am Rohan, as always, and we're here with Neek, and we are doing our show tonight. We're going to try to start coming on at a set time, set date, so that way we are regular. So, that being said, we are not streaming tonight, but we are recording, so you can catch the show after we're done when I post it. Well, it's not working out. But remember, make Daddy a sandwich, because Daddy likes sandwiches.
And pour mama a shot, because mama loves a shot. Yeah.
So, today, we are doing a freestyle show because our guests
Keep
did
fucking
not
flaking.
show up today again. So, we're doing another freestyle show, and we were trying to talk about
Boats and hoes. I'm just playing.
we were trying to talk about responding to the what are we question.
Yes, what are we? What are we?
Yes,
I got some stuff I want to get off my chest. What are we? What are we doing?
a lot of females like to ask this question to kind of pretty much mark where they are in the relationship. So they want to know, what are we? Are we just having fun? Are we a couple? Are we going to do the long run down the line? What exactly are we going to do? Personally, I do not like that question because most times they put me on the spot, and it is awkward at best. And I'm someone that's kind of bold and in your face and blunt. So I don't really mind answering the question, but it still gets awkward sometimes. And for someone that is not in your face like I am, then you definitely would have a problem trying to answer that question without hurting anyone's feelings or without causing too much of a problem. So, Nick, what do you think about that? Do you think that guys are kind of like gun shy when it comes to answering that question, or what? What do you
I
think?
feel like just off the strength of like some of the conversations that I've had with my guy friends and obviously you as well, that y'all like a lot of some of y'all say it's more so you don't want to lose out on that chance of doing something with that person. You don't want to lose out on the fun. But like I say all the time, like it makes it easier. Like I mean, either way, you find out it's gonna be worse than you lose either way. So me personally, if it's just gonna be a fun thing, tell me it's gonna be a fun thing. But then y'all spaz out and be like, oh, well that's not my girl, and you're not my girl, and we just friends, and I never said this, and I never said, but you didn't never say never. You didn't say that we weren't this or we weren't that, but you're acting as such, which yeah, you should pay attention to those things and things of that matter, but I feel like I'd rather just tell me, because if it's just fun that it is and you're not trying to go that route, I'd rather know so that I know not to put all my feelings in there. And then let's say that somebody, maybe potential, walks in for you or me. You know what I'm saying? Why we want to mess it up for each other? Well, we can still have our little fun or whatever, but in the meantime, you know?
I would definitely agree with that, but that would be in a perfect world.
I'd rather somebody tell me straight up. Like, I don't like the wonder games. I don't like the what ifs. And it takes me a lot. So if I come out and say, hey, like, what are your goals with me? What are your plans with me? Like, what are you really looking for in the long run? Especially if we've been talking for a while. and I'm wanting to know, and you're like, well, I thought we were just cool, it was just this. Okay, cool. So you don't foresee that. So, okay, then I now know how to move, and now we can both, you know what I'm saying? There's no misunderstanding. I know what it is, and we can still, like me, depending on who you are or what's going on, we'll vibe it out until somebody else, you know, get in there, and then maybe become official.
Well, yes, I agree. But see, here's the guy's perspective. If she goes, what are we? Then she's probably trying to do more than what I'm currently doing right now. So, am I in for the long run, or am I just really in it for the fun? Because like females, guys know whether we're going to stay with you long term or it's just a fun fling thing. But sometimes you do say up front, like, look, this is what it is. But eventually, feelings get involved, and we come back to, well, what are we? So I think that most guys are going to not really want to answer that question because they don't want to lose out on what they currently have. So let's say I wanted to get serious with you, but my shit is not together yet, and I'm trying to get my shit together. But you asked me that question early before my shit is all the way together. Now, if I say, look, this is what I got going on first before I can even think about doing that, because I was in a position when I was in the military where someone was trying to get with me or whatever, and I was like, look, I can't right now because I got this and this and this going on, which was
Right.
critical at the time for me,
Right.
and I missed out because she went and started talking to another guy, and he wasn't worried about the same stuff that I was worried about, so I missed my shot. But later on down the road, when that kind of fizzled out, then I had my shot, and I was in a better spot. But by the time I had my shot, we were both going different directions again. So I never really got my shot for real. So I say all that to say we are not trying to miss out, especially if I'm already in. I don't want to push myself out by saying like, well, we're going to just be friends, and then you go, all right, cool, and then 2 weeks later you find a new guy that replaces me, and then I'm out in the cold, like, damn, wish I said some other shit instead. So, how do you feel about that?
I rather like I agree with that because I'm not saying like just like me personally when I ask the question, I'm saying just on me about asking that question. I'm not saying that I want you to just right then and there you just gotta be my boyfriend right then and there. I'm just more just trying to say okay, what are your thoughts on that? Because if you are getting yourself together, I want you to get yourself together because yeah, that's the focus point. How can you be good for me if you're not even all the way good for yourself? You know what I'm saying? So if we're growing and we are both focusing on ourselves and getting ourselves together, but we know that this is where we're gonna go with it, then I know that okay, nobody's gonna come in that week. We have fun and stuff like that. But then that still makes me feel secure in my thing. Like, okay, cool. You don't gotta worry about nobody else because it is me and you. But right now I'm focused on myself. I rather tell me, hey, like I mess with, I rock with you too. But I'm in the process of getting my things together. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to get my life in order and this way. But I do see a future with you, and I do see like us, kind of, what I'm saying, rocking and rolling with each other. Okay, cool. I'm not saying Russ should be the boyfriend like tomorrow. You have some people, that had a conversation with somebody earlier, and it was like, but why? Why? Why you don't say it? Why you don't say it today? I don't feel like we need to rush and do that because yeah, we're still learning stuff like that. And then hey, I just want to know that we're on that route for that. Me personally, I can't speak for everybody else, but I just want to know that we're on the route for that.
So you're really saying that as long as y'all are on path to go forward. So now, what if he goes, look, no matter what happens, I'm not going there.
All right, then cool. Then I know what it is.
I, you know, I feel on that because
I just want to know what it is because then I know to not put my all into that. Okay, we having fun.
Right.
Then we just kick it and we just loving on each other when we see each other, and that's just what it is. We, what I'm saying, rock with each other, and then when we out, we doing our own thing, whatever. Cool. We should never go down that route. Cool. So when I don't want to block myself out either. I don't want to block myself out either because if there's somebody that is, I'm holding on to this and I'm missing out on my fucking Prince Charles or whatever the fuck.
yes, and that's that's kind of how I feel too about that because it's like, look, um, if me and you are definitely not going anywhere, then I should have the options to say, okay, cool, I'll still keep on messing around with you, but at the same time too, I'm looking elsewhere. Now, if I find someone elsewhere who's like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm I want what you want.
Right.
Then I'm gonna have to say, hold up now, do I keep on messing around with this
Just
one
hopes of it.
that's not going anywhere, or do I move on to someone that's ready, willing, and able
Right.
to do exactly what I want or what we want? So I think those are the questions that we want to answer. But we're going to need you guys out there to comment so that we can read them back on our follow up show
Right.
and figure out what's what, or respond to your comment. Because I'm sure some of y'all have been in our shoes before, to where you don't really want to let go, but you kind of have to let go because the other person is not not just not the one. Just don't want to do what you want to do.
Yeah, I just want to
You
know,
know?
like, if you're the one or not. If you see that with me, if you don't see that with me, then I need to move accordingly. And I can still move the same way with you. Like, we can still ride, we can still be, do things, whatever here and there. But just understand that, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what I want. If I put it out there, like, me, look, I like you, I ride with you. I in my head, I want to be with you.
Right?
So I'm not saying this. We gotta rush and you marry me tomorrow or make me your whole your whole world, like, you know what I'm saying. But if
Right.
we've been rocking and rolling for a long time, I just feel like a conversation at some point got to be had because you got to figure out, okay, is this gonna go to a relationship or are we just gonna stay situationship?
Yeah, but sometimes we just want to keep it fun, right?
So say that.
Right. But the problem is, it's one-sided fun. So what do you do if it's a one-sided thing where, okay, let's say it's me and I'm doing everything on my side that you like, but you're not doing anything major on my side that I like, right?
not fair.
So yeah, right. So if it's not balanced out, then why bother?
Hold on. Yeah, for
Right.
sure. Then at that point, when it's just one-sided, then it's just time to check into the next one.
And see, that's what I was thinking too. Like if it's and I ain't saying it got to be all the time,
Right.
but it has to be something more than the 12th grade stuff.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, it's always stuff get kind of old, especially we've been rocking and rolling with it for a year and some change.
Yes, I think if it's been okay. So here what I think too.
I wouldn't say just go pop this question 2 months in though.
Right? No. I would say too much in will be the right time, but I'm saying at some point, especially if it's been a year, almost 2 years, 3 years, whatever. If we're still rocking, then there's obviously something there.
Because my whole thing is too. On top of that, what about? I'm asking because you're moving like you my man, like you're getting mad at me for certain things that I'm doing. You're like, no, I don't like this, or no, you doing this, and you're moving in relationship status, things like that. Okay, so I need to know so I'm not messing up nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not nothing, then you shouldn't be. I can't question you. You can't question me.
I think that's how it is nowadays. People just want to be
Like that control thing. No.
left to their own evil, whatever. So like,
Nice.
if you want to do some dumb shit, I should just watch you do it, and then so
Basically, watch you drag yourself.
right. Cause see, I used to hate watching people do shit that I know is wrong, and I'm like, yo, if I tell them it's wrong, then it's an issue. If I don't tell them it's wrong, it's also an issue. And then later, so I think I think the best way I can describe this is, I was talking to this one chick who would go to the club every single day. I think it was like $5 to get into the club back then, but she was in the club. I seen her in the club myself at least 5 times in that week, right? Now Friday pops up and she goes, "Oh, I'm $40 short on my power bill. And then in my mind, I'm like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's $25 right there that you spend on that you could have been using for this. So I saw you do it. I knew you was doing it. But if I say something, then I'm the bad guy. I'm being controlling. I'm being insecure. I'm being whatever the case may be.
No, you gotta know.
But see, yo,
Some
that's
people need to take accountability, and I feel like that's a lot of people's problems, not taking accountability. Now, I won't say that I take accountability like at that very moment, but when I really start thinking, I'm like, you got a point there. You really got a point there. Like you gotta take accountability. Like you gotta
right.
like if at your faults, if you know that you're moving this way or doing this, you gotta take accountability. Like, all right, boom, I'm moving this way. Like say for example, like there's people out there that's really trying to get serious with me. Now, am I trying to get serious with them? No, because I got my eye on something else. But at the same time, if I'm moving and making them feel like that it's gonna be something, and they be like, but you acting, you did like this. I gotta take accountability because I'm acting and I'm doing as such, so that's making you feel like it's gonna be something more than what it is.
right. I kind of understand what you're saying. So you're saying that if the guy is acting like he is your man, but he's not committing to being your man, then yes, I would say that's confusing. Or if she's acting like, yeah, I don't really want to mess with you, but I'll mess with you a little bit. And you know females how they are. Y'all are emotional, so you wouldn't be messing with somebody that you don't really actually don't like, and
I
you're
ain't
not
asking you that
really.
question if I don't really see like that I want to have something with you, that I want to
And
have
that's
a future wife with you.
right, and that's
I'm
the
not
problem. I
asking,
think.
I'm not asking you a thing. We just gonna rock and roll and ride this boat till we can't ride it no more. Paddle till we can't paddle no more.
Yeah, I think that's the main problem that you could have is like if you're not if you're confused as to what it. Cause see, here's the thing. I think most females won't tell you, "Hey, I like you." This is how much I actually like you. This is what I like about you. This is why I mess with you. Unless she is trying to be your main squeeze, she ain't gonna really tell you all that. And I think that stems from them like, oh, nah, if I tell him how I really feel, then he might think that we're going to be a couple, but we won't. But I think sometimes you just got to sit down and have the conversation. Like, look, it's A, B, C, D, and E. Can you do A, B, C, D, and E? Okay.
You can only do B and C, then sit that.
Right, but see, the problem comes in how long are we going to do B and C before? Okay, so like me,
And ride that boutique in.
and that's what I think a lot of people get to the point where they go, okay, cool, it was fun, it was real, but it's not going anywhere else but here. This is where the train stops, and I need a little bit more, even if it's a one-off thing, or even if it's oh, the stands over there, you know. Even if it's a one-off thing, or even if it's a let's try it out, because I think if you yeah, I think a lot of people are afraid to go take that next step because it might be a step where they go, oh, I didn't know this how I felt, or I didn't know that this was what it was, because like I've had customers that come in and they order the same meal every single day, boom, 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 and I look at them like weird, like yo, how do you order the same meal every single day? And then one day either I'll screw up their order, or they will order something else by accident, or whatever the case may be, and they go, man, I didn't know that this was this good. So now you kind of like, man, I love my oxtails, but now this jerk chicken is different, so I want some of that too. But I'm saying you don't have to always have the jerk chicken. I'm pretty sure that it will understand if you go back to your regular oxtail, but every now and then.
Dibble and dabble over here.
Right. So I think, yeah, you can have A, B, C, D, and E, and then go, okay, I'm gonna do A and B majority of the time, and every now and then I might do C or D.
Right.
But at least we had the conversation and we kind of know. But if you, I feel like this, if you are, you say feel like, if you are stuck, like, I'm not doing that, period. I don't care what it is, I'm not doing that. All right, cool. But the other person should have boundaries as well to say, I'm not doing that.
Right.
And
So
you
say
should be
that.
able to accept that and not go, but if he's a real friend, then you would do that. Well, no, but if you're the real friend, you do what I want. So we can't both be real friends.
Meet in the middle.
Right. We can't both be real friends if we're not doing what the other person wants. And that's why I think it's messed up because females expect the men to do double what they're doing. See what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'm your friend, you my friend, but you want me to do boyfriend stuff for you, but you don't want to do girlfriend stuff for me. And right, so I keep saying feel. So I think that at some point it will come to an end. And if it comes to an end, I don't think
And it won't hurt as bad.
Right.
Versus if you not knowing, like, if let's say this, we know we're about to crash.
right.
We know we're about to crash. I'm gonna enjoy this ride out until we crash. But if I don't know it's gonna, and then I can embrace for impact.
Right,
But
but
if I don't know that crash is coming, and it happened, I'm gonna be so like, oh my god, like I'm really hurt behind this crash because I did not expect this crash to come.
Yeah.
Like I just never had no thoughts or none of that. So I'd rather be like, all right, cool, let's go till we can't go no more, till that crash comes. And when that crash comes, at least I know that we enjoyed it and we did it until we couldn't no more. We made the crash, but it's not as hurting as bad as what me not knowing the crash is coming.
that's true. But sometimes,
It's like dealing with a fucking big test. You know, a big test is coming up.
yeah,
You don't know, you get that pop quiz. You're like, I had no time for study. I had no like,
Right.
Type deal.
but also too, it's like you don't know what you have until it's gone. Because how many guys out there got that chick that they've always wanted, and then they start acting like they start acting brand new now. Like, yeah, I can get any girl I want now because I got this one right here. Boom, 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 boom. And then she goes, oh, first of all, you short and ugly, and I'll give you a shot. And then you acting like you 10 feet tall and super handsome.
Yeah, don't ever OD. Don't ever OD on me.
Right. So that could be how it comes off sometimes because if me and you's messing around and then you go, we still good, but then you moving like we're not good.
Yeah, so what are we even still doing?
Right. Because if
Might as
you
well just go ahead and rush this crash now.
and see sometimes that's how it is. It's like if you telling me we're good, but you're not moving like we're good, then it kind of gets confusing to when you go, are we still good or what? What's the deal? What's going on? Are we going to still keep doing what that happened to me too. I was messing with this chick. I won't say who she is because if I say who she is, then it'd be crazy. But we had agreed that no matter what happened, we were going to still be messing around.
Right.
So it was like no matter if you got a boyfriend or if I got a girlfriend, we're going to still be messing around. This was a long time ago, shit. But so at the time, I was keeping up my end of the bargain. And no, because at the time she was still single. And then she got a man, and within like a week or two, she's like, I can't do it no more. So I like, all right, cool. Boom, boom, boom. So about a year or two goes by, and then she's no longer with that dude, but now I'm with somebody else. And now she want to come back and continue on. I'm like, nah, hold up now.
You said no, so
We can't continue on with this because you already broke it last time. So I'm not, nah. I'm the same way you want to make your shit work. I now want to make my shit work. So no.
sorry guys.
But if
It's everything.
But if that had not happened, I would have kept up with my part of the bargain.
Right.
And that's the problem I think sometimes it is. It's like you feel like, yeah, I can keep up with it, but as a female, your feelings get into it and you go, nah, I can't really do it no more. And I'm fine with that, you know? But don't come back later on and go, okay, now that I'm no longer in that situation no more, now I can do it again. And you're like, nah, but now I moved on, you know? And there was a girl that I was talking to when I was in like high school, and we were cool. And then she got a man, and the man told her we can't. She can't talk to me anymore. So she dead ass stopped talking to me. Yeah, I was hurt because I was like, hold up, I've been here 5, 6, 7 years before this dude, but now you telling me, yeah, you can't talk to me. I said, no, that happened twice, but the one that I'm talking about, she was like, nah, I can't talk to you. So I'm like, all right, cool, you know, yeah, it hurts a little bit, but I get it. I respect that. If you feel like you can't, and your man feel like you can't, all right, cool. But now you can't come back later on and try to spin the block and be like, yo, we were friends. No. If we were friends, we were friends. So you cut off the friendship. So don't come back trying to get back in friendship again now, because now, you know, and you know, a lot of females do that because I know you know people that's like that. That once they have a man, they stop talking to all their friends and they stop hanging out and they stop doing everything, and then once that man is gone, then they want to come back around and tell you, nah, you can't be with your man.
Right.
You had to come and hang out with me at the club. And you're like, what? No, because when you had a man, you did the exact opposite.
I
So,
hate
no.
that.
Right?
I hate that so much because I've experienced that. And I'm like,
Right.
but I don't be mean or I don't act like that to you when you with your person and stuff like that. So I just expect the same respect.
Yeah, that's what I feel too, because it's like, how you gonna tell me that you are focused on your person when it's your turn, but as soon as that
becomes
breaks
my
up, now I'm focused on my person. Oh no, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be coming out to the club with me because I'm sad or I'm lonely or whatever the case may be.
I'm sad alone.
So that's why, you know, it's like it's weird, but I try to balance it out anyway. I still mess with you, but now it's also on a different level. Now it's on a different thing. Now it's like, yeah, I know how you're gonna move, so I'm definitely not going to give you my all again,
Right.
because you're
I
gonna
know
cut
we're
me
coming
off.
cautious this time.
Right. That's exactly what I was trying to
See
say.
with caution.
So if you're out there and you have or had a story like one of those stories, please share it so that we can talk about it too. Because I know it's not just me. Because my other friend did the same thing to me too. This was like my childhood crush, and we were always like trying to get together, but it just never fits for some reason. And then as soon as they get a man or whatever, then it's like, okay, now I can't flirt with you anymore. I gotta focus on my dude. And then when your dude goes away, then you're like, I'm free again, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, we still cool, but we're not as cool as we used to be. And that's the issue I feel. So I don't know. What's your take on the whole thing? Should guys keep on being that friend? Because, you know, I don't like when females call me their friend, because they try to overstep that line.
And that'd be the crazy part. 'Cause
And
you're
oh.
no.
No, let me tell you one more story. Because I had a chick that told me, like, look, yeah, I don't really want to be with you. I don't really want to do nothing with you.
So that shit straight up.
But I need your help to help me get my life together. Help me make money. Help me do this. Help me do that. And I'm like, hold up. Why am I helping you? Why am I giving you my time and my resources because I'm a friend to you when you're really not a friend to me? So why am I going out of my way to keep on helping you so that you can get better for somebody else?
Right. And like they said on the woods, so I'm not gonna get close to that, and I'm leave letting the other hit the jackpot. Man, please.
Yeah, because it's like I'm going to make you a better person for somebody else, and then meanwhile I'm doing that. I'm giving up what I need to attract the person that I need to be with. See what I'm saying? So like, if it's cash, I'm gonna give you. So in fact, that too. So a friend of mine, he gave this female some money,
Right.
and then a week later, he's now broke. She's gone, and he want to borrow money from me to fund his lifestyle. And I'm like, oh hell nah.
Excuse the fuck out of
Next time, keep your money in your pocket, so that way you won't have to come ask me for money because you want to give money to some female. No. No. That doesn't make sense to me at all. So I do not do that. If you gonna give your money and be a trick, that's fine. But don't come use my money to fund your trick lifestyle. And that's what I be trying to say, because to me it doesn't make any sense. Because well, how you gonna borrow money from me so that you can trick off, yourself? Boom. So I want you to like, comment, and subscribe so that when we do drop something new, that you can be notified that we are doing that, and you can be a part of the conversation. We are going to try really, really hard to start letting you be able to call in. So
Definitely need to.
please
Get the calls rolling in.
subscribe so that we can do that. And we know people are out there watching live so that we can definitely get you guys in on the conversation wherever you are on the planet. So, hopefully, we can get our act together
Right.
so that you can know when we're going live, and we don't have to record and then post. But this was a fast show. It's late. It's been a long day. So hopefully we can catch you guys on a more
Lit night.
lit night. Yeah, and more
more
people.
angry shit. Well, we had it set up, but things fall through.
Yeah.
But it's always gonna be times, even when energy is down, and it's always good vibes, good energy everywhere.
Yeah, some days we have our guests lined up ahead of time and they can't not come, and other times it's just us and we just got to freestyle it. But here we are. So on that note, it's been a half an hour show. That's perfect right there. So we're gonna say good night, but please like, comment, and subscribe so that when we do start doing these regular, you will be notified.
I feel like we should revisit this tomorrow because we'll have people in there. Maybe some people might want to come chop it up and just get the insights on that. So
Yes, and tomorrow is Thursday, so yeah,
when
no
I
problem.
post, like, comment, and subscribe on the live as well as on our YouTube. And let's get these followers up and let's hear what you got to say, because, well, like we said, it was just a quick little something to see what we're going to get. And we're going to come with the shebang, because I got notes and I got receipts.
And also, one of our next show is going to be do females deserve less? And what I mean is, they are offering men less nowadays. So should men finally say, you know what, it's time to give less too? Because if you're working a job like me, 40 hours, 60 hours, 80 hours, whatever the case may be, why am I still paying for other dates? You got money too, so let's do this. So keep that in mind. And since you guys already know what the topic is going to be, you can comment now so that we can include your comments into that show in the future. So hopefully we'll see you then. So on that note,
We will see you guys mañana.
so as always, Put It in Your Mouth is the podcast, and this is Ro and Dom, or Nick. So hopefully we will see you guys when we get our stuff together, because right now we're not together right now. So until next time, like, subscribe, comment. All right,
And we are out. Peace.
definitely.